Welcome back to the never-ending show where a guy drives a Texas bed across around Alberta. So I get back home. I didn't even get home, actually. Dispatch. Boss number 2 calls me. He's like, well, I gotta turn the heat down. It's hot in here as balls because it's like 5 degrees right now. So the car is max hot. So anyways, back to the story. Literally just backed into the shop after getting back from Pipe, which was close to Grand Cache. We were probably 70k from Grand Cache-ish. But anyways, it's like, we got a 400 barrel tank, one of ours, from the Edson shop. We have like 6, I think. I'm not too sure. We have some. They're Rebel. They have the Rebellion flag on the side. It's pretty cliche, but it worked for Rebel, it should work for us too, right? I'm like, we should probably paint that. I'm like, some people think that's bad. I'm like, who cares? So anyways, that's Karen World. So he's like, we got a 400 barrel tank on the Amaretta. I'm like, the Amaretta was right around the corner from where I just was. Oh, you didn't get the red light camera. This is the one you don't run. So the Amaretta is just down, I'm gonna say it's like probably, I don't even know, 50, 70k from the Weyerhaeuser North turnoff. North Weyerhaeuser turnoff. I think it just says Weyerhaeuser Canada. Anyways, you guys know which one I'm talking about if you're familiar with the area. And I still didn't look up if that was the Kakwa or which river that is right there. I don't even think it's a river, it's like a creek. But anyways, the further way to get on the Weyerhaeuser. So the Amaretta's not too far from there, like give or take. But anyways, then we got all the way home. Just decked off. Already talked to dispatch. Decked off. Parking the shop. Talking to the mechanic. I'm like, yeah, I got these issues. Ringing, the phone is ringing in the truck as I'm talking to him. I pick up the phone, I answer. I should have not answered, but he's like, what's the chances you wanna go back to where you just came from? I'm like, what, back to the service rig again? He's like, no, we have a 400 barrel tank that needs to be picked up by the on the Amaretta, and there's a tow tractor, there's all sorts. I'm like, I think you're just trying to juice up the story to think that I'm gonna think it's awesome, because he's like, the pipe stuff, he's like, it's gonna be an awesome video. I think he just tries to psych me up, so I'll go. We didn't even chain up. We weren't even allowed to put tire chains on that road. It's like, tire chains prohibited, which a lot of logging roads are. It's just rare to see that in Alberta. I didn't see that much, but I know I've seen a lot in BC where they use like a lot of ice road stuff in the bush where they smooth that shit out, and it's better than the highways, and you just have to rip, which is fine with me. I'm good with that. So we're gonna grab truck, trailer, gonna ditch the trailer and Edson, and we're gonna just bobtail out to the Amaretta, grab this tank and bring it back to the Edson shop, and then hopefully that is it, because I've been like living on the road here basically for a week. Well, I haven't been, but I feel like I have been, because I've been sleeping in the truck like probably already like 6 times this month, and it's only the 10th. But anyway, so super gravy, we're gonna like go out there, we're just gonna bed load the tanks. The tanks are pretty low, and actually the tanks come in under height, so it works out for me. And we'll bring it back to the Edson shop, dump it, hopefully just grab our trailer and go home. Not, oh, I need you to go out. Oh, I should have cleaned my headlights. It's wet. I can't see a whole lot. Let's just follow these tail lights, this will work. But anyways, yeah, the car is at operating temperature because it is warm as balls out right now. Everything is melting. Highway 40, Hinton to Grand Prairie is obviously not the greatest. You've seen some pictures. I put some on Facebook there of like there was a tanker that flopped over on a corner process of sucking that out so they can recover it. It was kind of icy, not the greatest, but it's kind of how it goes out there, and that's how it always is. So stay tuned, and we'll go out there. I'm just gonna drive pretty close tonight, and then crash in the truck, and then go. We don't have to be out there till 10 a.m., but like that's a pretty large stretch to get from here to Amaretta by waking up at like 1 in the morning and just pinning her. It's like an 8-hour drive. There better not be a train. We're slowing down. Go around this person. Pin it. Just because you're on the side of the road. You think I care? I got places to go, things to do. Just because this guy's taking a piss, I don't need to slow down. What is it? Looks like a new Bronco, or it's a Range Rover, big gay one. But anyways, stay tuned. We'll get trucking. Shouldn't be any issues, obviously. I just put the truck in the shop and made a mess for nothing. Stand by. I was having blinker problems. Like I got blinkers in the headache rack, and then I got nothing in the skirt, but I was having problems with the high bar. I was pulling, so I got nothing there. It's working up there, and it's working in the trailer now. See, that one's on, the back one's on. And the high boy, I had no left signal or side signal on my way home. Well, let's come to terms. As soon as we left from loading, pipe picker's like, you have no left signal. I'm like, it's fine. So weird. It's obviously a problem right in the tail, because we were thinking it was in the junction box, because he was gonna look at it, and then now that they're soft, I'm like, man, these all sound low. It's just soft. Fucking snow. What if I fucking pull out of here so I'm not standing in the fucking snow? I'm like, hey mechanic, I gotta go to work. Can you fix this right now? And of course he started looking, pulled the tail lights out of on the roll, and of course, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there's inspection plates right beside the ramp. It is dripping under here. You probably can't see it, but that one is wide open. It gets at the locks and to get in at the wiring, sorta. So what that does is just lets dirt. He pulled out that tail light, and it was just solid mud and ice. He's like, we're not fucking getting in here. I'm like, yeah. Tried to ask for some vents for that so I could wash it out, but proof that I did the pre-trip, right? Pre-trip lamp test complete. Satisfactory, somewhat. Turn off the high beams. I said cancel. Off. Exit. Back to my clock. It's 50% good. I have lights. People can see when I'm turning with the trailer. The problem is I'm going to grab that tank. Be from Edson, Hinton, past Grand Cache to the north, Amaretta, grab the tank, and then reverse order back to Edson. So the only lefty I gotta make besides in the bush is to turn Highway 40 onto 16, The rest will be right, which the only right will be in our yard. Ooh, I gotta turn left. Off. Yeah. Ooh. 7:30. Is that 7:30? Man, I've had this talk how many times? The Rob Road. Let's just call it the Rob Road. I have to turn to left. Then it'll be kind of a high. I'll just have to wait to merge on when there's nobody coming so I can plan it out. Hard to see the headache rack when it's behind a 400 barrel tank.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.
Milner Power generating station. One that I always drive by here, nestled on Highway 40 by Grande. New phone is picking this up nicely. Here are the rocks tumbling somewhere. But I did see some lights up in the hillside up there. So they're bringing down that valley. There's a crevice right there, and then that conveyor starts up there where those lights are. Up in here to the processing, and then the train tracks are right by the river. Fill all the trains. It's pretty sweet. It'd be nice to have a tour. Should have just over there and knock on the door.
Go, right 2 plus long, opens right 5, and short left 6, brake in, right 4 plus, then left 2 plus, then right 3 and left 3 minus, and right 2 plus long, then left 2 minus back, and late, right 3 plus, tightens 2 plus long, 30, slow in left 4 in over crest, and right 2 plus, 30, late left 2 plus back, then right 2 plus drive, nips, 20, right 4 minus in, and cut, left 6 over crest, 100, left 6 long long, tightens down at 120, and left 3 plus long, tightens bad, then left 4 in, 20, late, right 3 minus, 120, flat crest, then middle flat crest, drop big jump, 120, short slow in left 6, and braking crest, then slow in left 4 minus down, and right 2 neat.
Must have some tank trucks. Somebody's getting towed up right now, so must get a little sketchy here on in. There's, I guess if you were fully loaded, there's some pretty good pulls, so I have no idea what this road's called, but that road over there is called the Brown Road. There was no sign on this one when I turned onto it. Good to know. But anyways, I'll ask this guy when he comes up. somewhere deep in the bush on the pan can. We got ourselves a little trail here. We're just coming out with the rig right now. I got the rig behind me, a pump truck in front of me. I got a cat coming down to grab him. Hey, he's like, stick around just in case we need help with the service rig. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Not much I can do. I don't think I can get under the crown. But I got to get underneath them to pick them up, right? We'll see. I can't remember. Some rigs you can, some rigs you can't. But I'm pretty much useless as a T-bed if I don't put a ton of weight on the back. And this 400 barrel tank and tying a chain to the service rig isn't going to cut it. Waiting. Waiting for the service rig to make sure he gets out, just in case. I can play the middleman, hook the cat to me, and I'll hook up to the service rig, and if needed be, should be alright. The service rig's only on one set on. Like, you guys probably want to put 2 sets on, and you'd probably get out. But so yeah, this is kind of like when I first started driving, when I got my class 3, this was my area. We've come out here all the time. So now when I look at everything else, I'm like, nah, it's not that bad. The only thing that's probably worse than out here is being right up in the mountains on some of those lease roads. West of Calgary, west of Longview. Get some pretty crazy leases out there. Where else? Two Lakes. Two Lakes, another place I haven't been in a long time either. Like, just go, I think that's west of Grovedale, head of the pavement, and then way back in there. I've been all over in there too.
You can probably head back that way with the cat, and then I'll be back right away. Okay.
Is that service rig up the worst of it so the T-bed can take off, or what?
T-bed is fixed up, you can go with bed.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have to go way up the road. I can't make this corner here.
Go ahead there, Ben.
Just hop on your trailer and drag it out for you.
Yeah, you could.
Save you some pissing around there, Ken, if you want to go around me or get on the other side again.
Yeah, I'll just back up here. We can back to the lead.
Guess I didn't need that. It's quite a sharp angle though, I can see the problem. Alright, let's get out of here. gale force winds headed right my way, and then it's not too bad now. But anytime you get on any of these hillsides, they're all, as you can see, they're trying to put in some piles to keep that road on the hillside. And yeah, when you bed load a tank like this and it's windy's alright, it's just hard going, which is not a problem with the high performance sports lorry. And with the frost heaves, you get a bucket when you're bed loading like this. So it's not the greatest, but you know, just take it easy, don't bounce yourself across the road, and we'll get there safely. It's gonna be a sloppy one today. It's 4 degrees last I just looked. So from 40 to 4, minus 40 to 4 degrees above, like holy. I didn't even put on my coat today. It's just coveralls and t-shirt. The wind is not in my favor. Hopefully I can squeeze into Grand Cache so I get a coffee and some breakfast. I was gonna give Buddy's trailer a zip around there when he went into that lease to get out of the way, because they made him come down from the wide spot to make that extra kilometer. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, no, I don't think it's good there, but no. And then the medic keeps telling everybody to come to 19 when it's actually 18 and a half, where the wide spot was, where I was sitting at first by the Cat Skinner's pickup. So yeah, a little bit. That tractor, man, he was a little angry. He's like, I don't know why I didn't just stay up there. It's way wider to come down here for that kilometer. But yeah, I was he's like, I can't make this corner. I'm like, here, I'll drag your trailer around. It's good for footage. But he just took another run at her and just left his mud flap behind. Probably caught it because his wheel was probably slid. So when he did that big pitch of the hill like that, it probably caught on the trailer. Alright, mosey on here, just getting up to the Milner Corporation power plant. It's one way to tire her out.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of just doing this.
It's like a cat. Get it, Clover. Get it. Yes, get it. It's like they're moving like a big vessel or something. I don't see the means you need to take
Your
a...
boys gearing up.
Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock. Let's move a vessel and make sure we block off both lanes, okay? Just make sure that everybody's trying to get somewhere, can't get nowhere. And I'm pretty sure it's only a platform where they have no reason why they need to have both lanes. And it's like almost, if you combine the white lines and stuff together, you would have 3 lanes. Maybe they don't want to get it dirty. We can't ride over there. Sweet Bobo. And that's what I get for hanging out, chit-chatty, chit-chit-chats at the shop. Hey man, how's it going? What's up, man? What have you been doing? What's going on? Oh, the truck's broken? Oh, shit. Nice. And stuff like that. Easy. Swervy McSwerverston. Try and get up there so you can slam on the brakes. Oh well, we'll just keep following. I'm pretty sure we're going to follow them all the way to the wide pullout, which is like another, well, that's a long ways. We're going to go this whole stretch, Knighton, around a couple corners, no jack, then a whole another long straight stretch. It's got to be like 15 to 20k before that wide pullout is on the right. So, what's with the braking applications over here? Probably got an automatic. This is rude. Don't think they have to be off the highway by dark, I would assume. I don't know. I don't know. Extraordinary load, 4-lane. Alberta is pretty lenient, do whatever you want, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to hold up traffic for more than 20-minute intervals or half an hour. I could be wrong. Anytime I've had an over like 18 wide, 20 wide, I wasn't holding up traffic because I was doing
to grab this with the grapple
over the speed limit because I was hauling ass.
Yeah, if you could.
No inconvenience. Watch this bull. Don't be thinking that I didn't think about like range roads and townships, because this whole area off to my right is pretty much like no man's land. And it's pretty much the same to the left. It's like all forest on both sides. There's no way to really bypass it, because that's the first thing that goes on. I'm like, dude, if I did 100 kilometers an hour this way and 100 kilometers this way, 6 kilometers I'd be long gone. Come out in front. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's all alone in his time of need. Fuck yeah, I'm hanging up the truck and going singing. Cover band.
are you going to end up doing?
Yeah, I was actually right at that $1 million shitter. They were broke down when I was heading into the mill. Had the whole road blocked off.
$1 million shit. I don't even know about that. Getting out of the way there, pilot car. Do a Yui. What the fuck? Got everybody fucked right up both directions here.
They left the rest area in no jack this morning. They didn't get very far.
Let this shit show begin.